Does fasting always have to last a long time? We're in the season of Lent where Christians give something up, where we fast something for 40 days. And that seems like a long time to give something up. And we do it to live in the same pattern, to live like Jesus lived. He gave up food completely for 40 days and nights in the desert. And so Lent is when Christians sacrifice something, give something up in honor of him. But do we always have to fast that long? Well, in the book of Judges in the Bible, Judges 20:26, it says this: all the Israelites went up to Bethel and they wept in the presence of the Lord and fasted until evening. And they also brought burnt offerings and peace offerings to the Lord. So it seems like on this occasion, they were crying out to God, but it wasn't a lengthy fast. They fasted a day, a couple of meals, maybe just one meal as they cried out to God. And I think that sometimes we get this idea that fasting has to be this big, long mission because of the way Lent works. And because we hear about Jesus fasting 40 days and all of these kind of things. Well, actually, sometimes God just honors a momentary fast, a temporary fast. We say, God, I'm going to give up a meal this week. We were running a ministry day at our church recently, and in preparation for it, I asked the leaders involved to fast one meal. And God moved so powerfully during that day. And I think that in part it was because we made that sacrifice before God. We said we are willing, we're so desperate for you to move on this day that we will give up this one meal in honor and worship of you. And whilst God, he's not a transactional God. He doesn't say, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. God does do something called make covenants. God says that he is a faithful God. And when we reach out to him, when our hearts cry out to him, he hears, he listens, and he responds. And sometimes that's all fasting is. It's saying, I love you so much, I'm not going to eat because I love you so much. I'm skipping this meal to show you I love you. And God sees our heart. He loves it. He responds. So you can fast just one meal. You don't have to go long term. Give it a go. See how it works for you. Of course, if you are able to fast food. Don't do it if you're not healthy enough to do that. If this has blessed you, please do like our videos, give us a follow, check out some of the other videos in this series or some of the other content on our social media and website. God bless you, the Lord be with you, and I hope to see you soon.